Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. One of the viewer wanted to see an update on my aloe plants, and so today I'm going to give you guys a tour and an update of what the aloe look like. So this plant here, I made a video on it where I chopped the whole plant down, took it in for winter, and then planted out here when it's warm again. And so this is what it looks like now. And I'm going to do this again this year, where I'm going to chop it down, take it inside, and then bring it back out the next season. That way I can keep this plant pretty big and it won't die, and you know, such a waste for something so big. And then these little babies here, I'm just going to pull them out because I have so many. So I will link you to the video where I did the overwintering of this aloe, so that you can see and maybe apply the same method. And then I have a few more. Let me show you. Okay, here are two more plants that I did the exact same thing. This is in my flower bed, and so I pulled both of these plants up, took all the large leaves out to use, and then I planted back the next season, and here it is right here. It is now massive, and I'm going to do that again this year. So you can take all the leaves and chop the plant down. So make sure you find the video that I did this on in the description, so you can apply the same method. That way you can overwinter your aloe and keep them big for as long as you want. Okay, so let me show you more of the aloes that I have. Okay, here are some more aloe plants. These were originally the baby plants that I pulled out last year, and I placed it in this spot right here in the garden, and now they're pretty big again. You see, this one's massive. And so if I need to overwinter that, I'm just gonna chop it off, take it inside, and plant it out the next season. And even in small pots, if you keep the babies from growing, they can get pretty big. You see, this is a pretty small container, so if you don't allow the baby to grow, the plant can get very large. Okay, so here is another one that is pretty big, and it won't grow anymore because I have so many little pubs that I need to pull out. And it's always a good idea to always leave one plant instead of having all these little pubs everywhere, because it drains the energy from the mother plant, and the mother plant will just stay the size that it was, and it won't grow anymore. So you want the plant to grow, you need to remove all of these pubs here. And same with this here. You see, this has pubs in there. You see that I need to pull out, but I have so many that I don't even know what to do with them. And these dried pubs right here, these are my test plant. I left this here on my concrete in the middle of Texas heat, and I mean, it's all dried up. There's no soil, there's nothing, and it's still alive. This is almost 8 months now that I left it here. You see, so aloe is so tough, even without water, without soil, and you know, just sitting here on the concrete all dried up. It gets water when the rain waters, you know, when the rain comes, and if I plant this here into a pot, it'll come back to life and be healthy again. And so that's how tough it is. There's a video I did on how I took one of these here and grow it back to good health, so you should check it out. But they're very tough plants. And here, look at this here. This plant is a few years old, but I have so many pubs that I just left them there, and if I don't pull them out, this is what they're gonna look like. Very unhealthy. It's not gonna grow much more, and some will be choked out and they will die, and then the one that, you know, get the most sun and stuff like that in the space, they'll continue to grow, but it's just gonna be so small because they're competing for resources and space. And then here, I have so many. This is a larger plant that I need to remove the pubs, you see. So I will be doing that before winter arrives. And this plant here was actually that large plant that we saw in the very beginning of the video, where I chopped it off, and then the remain grew back into these little babies right here. Look at all these little babies. These are pubs. And so I can take all these out and leave it inside my garage for a year, maybe longer, and they will grow. So let me show you the pups that I have grown or left in my garage for over a year and it's still alive. Okay, so here are the pups that I have plucked out of the ground, or what, you know, from away from the mother, and I left it here in this box, and it's been here for over a year, and you see it's still alive. And if I take one of these and just plant them, they will come back to life and become healthy again. So that's how tough the aloe plants are. So again, don't be afraid to pull them out of the ground and take them inside your garage for the winter. There's no need to have soil, no need to have water. Just leave them there 5-6 months up to a year, and then when you're ready to plant them, just take the plant out and plant them. You see, there's no soil, no water, nothing. It's been sitting here, and as you can see, you see the color changed. You see, it becomes this lighter, unhealthy color, and that's because it's lacking the sun. And so when you plant this out in the sun, you need to give it time to get adjusted. So you put it in the sun for like maybe 10-15 minutes and take it out, and then do that for like maybe a week or 2 weeks, and then you can leave it in full sun. But if you take this plant right here and put it in full sun, it's gonna dry up like this, and it could even die. You see, so that's what happens if you take aloe, you know, like this, that's been inside for so long, and then you take it and expose it to the full sun. It's gonna dry up and it's gonna look like this. So make sure you acclimate them to the sun before you put them out in the sun fully. So yeah, that is the update. Aloes are just amazing plants. You should all grow one because they're, you know, they're good to treat burn and stuff like that. And I eat these too, so that's why I grow so many of them. Anyway, I hope the update is helpful, and I'll link you to some of the prior videos that I did on how I overwinter these. I'm gonna leave this here for another year. Half of it is probably gonna die, but that's how crazy these things are. They're really tough. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.